Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Perez and I'm here to do some bedtime yoga with you. So get into some comfy clothes, and if you have a yoga mat you can unroll it in your bedroom, or you might be doing this video in your living room with your family. But once you're ready to calm down and settle your body and your mind, get ready for sleep, let's get started. So we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. You might sit cross-legged like I am, or you might sit up on your knees, and then put your hands either on your knees or in your lap, just how we sit at school in the driver's seat. And we'll begin with some bumblebee breathing. So take a deep breath in through your nose, and then let it out as you make a buzzing sound through your lips. Once more, this time try to feel the vibration of your lips buzzing together like a bumblebee. Now as we take our next few breaths, I want you to vibrate your lips together as you push the air out. And we'll make a fun bumblebee sound this time. Ready? Let's do that again. And once more, this time make yourself giggle. That's kind of fun, isn't it? Now we're going to come to stand on our mat or on the floor in mountain pose. So standing up nice and tall, roll one shoulder back and roll the other shoulder back. Press your hands together in front of your heart and press your feet down into the earth. Lift your head tall up towards the sky and stand nice and strong like a mountain. Take a breath here and let it out. Now let your hands rest at your sides. Take a couple of steps out to the sides. Bend your knees. And now we're going to do gorilla pose. So let your head and your chest hang down towards the ground. Let your arms swing. And then swing your arms, your head and your chest from side to side. Just like a gorilla walking through the forest. And you might even make some monkey sounds or some gorilla sounds. And just swing from side to side. Let it all hang out. And don't forget to breathe. And on an inhalation, start to roll back up to mountain pose. Bring your hands back to your heart. And now we'll come down to our mat. Come to hands and knees. Put your hands right under your shoulders so that if you look straight down at your mat, you can see the space right in between your hands. Put your knees right under your hips and press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Just like a tabletop, make your back flat. Pretend like I'm coming around and putting a little teacup on your back. Your back has to be nice and flat and nice and still so that the teacup doesn't wobble and fall off. Now, on an inhalation, let your belly drop down towards the mat and look up towards the sky. And on an exhalation, breathe out and stretch your back up towards the sky. Let your head hang down, arching your back like a Halloween cat. Inhale. This is cow pose. Let your belly hang down. Shake your cow tail. And exhale, cat pose. Round your spine up towards the sky and press down through your hands. Once more, inhale, cow pose. Moo. And exhale, cat pose. Meow. Now, come to sit on your knees. You can sit back onto your heels. And then paint your mat or the floor with your hands. Flick hands back behind you, and then come to lie down on the tops of your legs, on your thighs. You can bring your forehead down to the mat here. This is rock pose. So we're curling down onto our mat or onto the floor like a rock, just lying on the ground. Make your body as tight and as small as you can and lie there in rock pose for about 3 breaths. So take a breath in and let it out. Take a breath in and let it out. Take a breath in and let it out. And then sit up slowly. Let your hands paint the mat again, this time coming forward. And come to sit on your bottom again with your legs crossed in front of you. Now this time, you're gonna bring your right foot or one of your feet around to the outside of your other leg. And you're gonna turn so that you're facing behind you. This is pretzel pose, so we're making our body into the shape of a twisted pretzel. It's gonna be a little tricky. You can either wrap your arm around your knee like this and just look behind you. This is twisting. Or if you really want to get twisty, you can reach your arm through the hole of your leg and then reach this arm behind you and try to grab that hand. I'll turn around so you can see what I'm doing in the back. I'm reaching my arm through this hole. See my hand? Hello. And then reaching this arm around behind and grasping my hand. And then I'm looking behind. Pretzel pose. Do I look like a twisty pretzel or what? And we'll let it go. We'll come back to center. Come back to a nice cross-legged seat. And then we'll cross the left foot or the other foot over this leg. And then reach this arm through the hole. There it is, hello. Reach this arm behind and clasp the hands together. And then I'll look behind me. Or you can just wrap this arm around your knee and look over your left shoulder. Don't forget to breathe. And come back to a comfortable seat. Now we're going to do river pose. This is a forward fold. We'll sit on our mat or on the floor. We'll stretch our legs out in front of us. And we'll point our toes up towards the sky. And then on an inhalation, we'll reach up towards the sky, wiggle your fingers, grab some stars, and then fold over your legs, reaching towards your toes. Now you might reach your toes, or you might not. If you can't quite reach your toes, you can grab your leggings, or you can grab the backs of your legs, or you can grab your toes, or the bottoms of your feet. And we're reaching, we're looking out in the distance, and then you can let your head relax over your legs. And you can come into your own little cocoon here. This is river pose. Our body is nice and long, like a winding river. You might even rock side to side if that feels good. Pretending like you're on a boat on a river. Ooh, that feels really good in my back. And on an inhalation, roll up. Slowly, 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 because we're getting ready for bed. We want to send a signal to our brains that it's time for sleep. It's time to calm down. It's time to settle. It's time to slow our bodies down. Now, I want you to come either to sit in a comfortable seat, or you can lie down, or if your mom or your dad is there with you, you might want to curl up in their lap. And I want you to imagine that you are in your special place. So your special place, do you want to come sit with me? Isla will demonstrate. Your special place might be your mom's lap. Is that your special place?
Again.
Or your special place might be your bed at home. Or your special place might be your tree house or your blanket fort. It might be your grandmother's house. It might be an imaginary place. Your special place might be under a rainbow. Or it might be near a waterfall or in the woods. But think of a special place, a place where you feel really safe and really warm and really relaxed. So go ahead and close your eyes and think of your special place. And spend some time there breathing. Can you close your eyes? Breathing in your special place. And hey, do you want to sit with me? Okay. Breathing in your special place. And just feeling safe and relaxed and comfortable. Showing your mind that it's safe, it's okay for you to relax and go to sleep. You might want to turn off the lights. You might want to play some soft music. You might want to get all cozy in your bed, under your covers with your pillow. Maybe you have a special blanket or a special stuffed animal that you sleep with. Find all those things and get ready to go to sleep. Are you ready?
Not yet.
All right. Good night. I love you. I hope you have a wonderful night's sleep and that you wake up feeling refreshed and energized and rested tomorrow morning. I'll see you soon. Bye. Say bye.
Bye. Bye.